welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa, and today I am going to show you how to make a decadent, delicious, and super healthy brownie recipe that uses our homemade Nutella. It's also gluten-free and vegan. So I was actually planning on holding this recipe until I was ready to release a chocolate dessert video for you, but it is so good that I just could not wait. The recipe is up on the blog for you. It is so delicious. You guys are going to love it. And it is such a great way to use that homemade Nutella that I shared last week. So if you haven't checked out that recipe, I will link the video for you in the description box below. It is really easy to make. It is packed with antioxidants. It also uses no refined sugar, and it is such a great alternative to the store-bought Nutella. And of course, it's also vegan, which hey, is awesome. Just like with all of our other videos, like I mentioned in the beginning, the blog post is up and ready for you guys. So if you want the full instructions, ingredient list, more photos, everything like that, I've put that link for you in the description box below. So I would love for you to give this a thumbs up if you enjoy it. If you end up liking the recipe, please share it with your friends. Without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so we're gonna start with banana. We are going to mash a 1/4 cup of banana, which is about 1 small banana or half of a medium or large banana. Once you've got that mashed up, you're gonna add in the superfood Nutella. Again, I've linked that for you in the description box below. Then some coconut sugar. And once you have the coconut sugar in there, you're just going to stir this all together until it forms a thick dough. From there, you can add in 2 flax eggs. You can also use chicken eggs if you aren't vegan. And again, just stir this all together until it kind of forms a smooth batter type consistency. Once you've got it nice and smooth and batter-like, we will add in the quinoa flour, which is our main ingredient here in the dry ingredients. To make them brownies, we're also gonna add in some raw cacao powder and some baking soda, as well as a pinch of sea salt. Then you can just stir it all together and it will form a thick batter. And it might take a little bit to incorporate, but just keep stirring and I promise it will get there. Once you've got that consistency ready, you can just transfer it into a parchment-lined baking sheet. I like to use an 8x8 pan. I find that this size gives them the best height. Transfer your batter in there, then smooth it over. Make sure it gets into all of the corners so that you have nice, even brownies. And we are going to bake this at 350 degrees for about 20 to 22 minutes. Then you're gonna wanna let them cool completely before you remove them from the pan. This avoids the crumbliness. You don't want them to crumble. So once they're cooled, you can remove them from the baking pan, slice them up into bars. And you can see here the texture is so good. It's nice and fudgy, but also really light, almost like a cross between a cake and a decadent brownie. You guys are gonna love them. They're so good. And I felt like they looked a little boring like this, so this part is totally optional. They're absolutely delicious as is, but I decided to sprinkle on some raw cacao powder as well as some maldon sea salt. And it just kind of made them look pretty, and also I really liked the salt on top. I'm a big salty chocolate person, so optional, but also really delicious. And that's pretty much it. Before I let you go, I will just say that you guys can use any type of nut or seed butter. You don't have to use the superfood Nutella if you don't want to, but I have linked it for you below. It's also delicious with peanut butter, but either way, you guys are gonna love them and I can't wait to see your recreations. And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe video. If you do end up making these brownies, which I definitely recommend because they are so good, you can share a photo with me on Instagram by tagging @simplyquinoa or using #simplyquinoa. That's the best way for me to see your recreations. It's something that I check every single day. I have so much fun seeing your guys' photos, so keep them coming. If you do end up making them, I would also love for you to come back and let us all know what you think. Maybe you made some substitutions, maybe you added something like chocolate chips or walnuts, both of which are delish. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Subscribe if you aren't yet already. There's a red button right below this video. You can hit subscribe, that will subscribe you. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later on in the week. Bye!